Not quite sure if we are live or not. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I swear, every time I go to log in on Twitter on my computer, it makes me verify who I am. And every day it makes me re-log in. If I even if 10 hours has gone by, Twitter makes me re-log in. It's kind of annoying. Hey, Frog. I guess you got my text. You know, I've been up for about, because I went back to sleep about 8 o'clock this morning, and everything is blurry. Everything. And I'm just now working on my first cup of tea. I haven't even taken my vitamins or anything yet. I'm not running a fever. It's just the tail end of this crap. I'm getting better. It's just... Oh, and by the way, I found these at Walmart this morning. I'd never seen the loaded potato ones. By the way, we're supposed to call these ruffles from now on. Ruffles, not ruffles, but ruffles. I watched a girl, oh my God, Roxana had shared a post where this girl was showing people how to make ramen. And the retweeter had put, white people need to stop trying to cook. and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm white and I can cook. So I figured I'd watch it. And the girl, I kid you not, is mixing in, she takes the regular ramen packet. She adds that seasoning after she boils it with water, whatnot. She adds garlic salt, cheddar cheese, and crushed ruffles, sour cream and cheddar ruffles. And I think the best comment out of all of it was from the brand, the brand, when they said, just an FYI, you pronounce it this way, not this way. And I about died. I seriously about died. I was like, number one, I don't know what kind of nastiness that shit was that she was making, because I know I wouldn't have eaten that. That looked disgusting. Let's see if I can find... I'll see if I can find it on my phone really quick. I don't know how it's going to come across on here, but... These are saying 3 days ago. I don't think it was 3 days ago. I'm going to find it. I'm determined. And then we'll talk about a few things. I have a mini rant. And then I have a topic that I want to make, actually record a video on, sit down and record a video. But today's the first day in 3 days that I've actually had much of a voice. Where the heck is it? 23 hours ago. Okay, here it is. Because my comment says, I love how Ruffles actually commented on how to pronounce their chips. By the way, this is my favorite. And like I said, I'd never seen the loaded baked potato ones. And I was like, okay, I got to try these. Because I just had the other ones that I just ate that were Samantha March had recommended. Hi, Stacy. Yeah, I'm sick. So trying to talk louder than this. I mean, I could eat the microphone, but other than that, this is as loud as my voice is probably going to be because I haven't had much of a voice. I mean, did that make any difference? Probably not. But I've been really sick. Okay, so it says, I'm guessing her name is Julisse. She looks Hispanic. It says white people should not be allowed to cook. And Roxana says, I'm Puerto Rican and I know how to say Ruffles. Don't even get me started with her version of Bon Appetit. Oh, I must not have watched all the way through. It's 59 seconds long. So let me make sure the volume on my phone is up.
So I've seen a lot of these videos, and these ramen videos are getting famous. So here's how I make my ramen. Put ramen in a cooker.
A cooker. Last time I checked, that was a plastic bowl,
bitch. Put it in the microwave for 4 minutes.
4 minutes. I cook mine for 2 to 3.
That's cooking. Get out garlic, salt, olive oil.
Like ramen ain't salty enough. You gotta add more salt to it. Oh wait, my bad. I was talking over the special part. Here we go.
For 4 minutes. While that's cooking, get out garlic, salt, olive oil, cheddar cheese, and cheddar and sour cream ruffles.
You heard that right? Ruffles.
Drain the ramen. Add ramen packet. Just a sprinkle of garlic salt.
Way too much salt.
Drizzle some olive oil.
Yuck.
Now stir. Shake some cheddar cheese on there.
Like that's way too much.
I like a lot. Ooh,
yeah, like that's way too much.
Stir that up and heat and microwave for 30 seconds.
Like 4 minutes wasn't enough, bitch.
Crush some ruffles.
Ruffles again. We're gonna crush some ruffles.
You can also use regular potato chips. And now you're done. Bon appetit. So I've seen a lot of these.
Bon appetit. What? Hang on.
On top, you can also use regular potato chips.
Potato chips.
And now you're done. Bon appetit. So I've seen
potato chips for one, and then she says bon apple teeth. I'm guessing this girl's real dumb, like super stupid. It says Emily Yan 523, and it's on TikTok. I don't have TikTok. I've never been on TikTok. I've never watched, other than what is posted on Twitter. I have never watched TikTok. It's like, I guess from what I understand, it's like the Magically or Vivo or Venmo or whatever the other app that used to be, that was like YouTube that crashed. It's like that, but it's like for kids and stupid videos and bad comedy. And I don't care for American comedy anyways. I love my British humor. I love the comedians that are from the United Kingdom because I enjoy their, I don't know, I have a dry sense of humor, I guess. I don't like most American comedians. There's a few I do enjoy. And if anybody's ever seen, oh, and I'm wearing my new PJs. These are my new PJs. I'll talk about them in a second. I had a friend when I was in my early 20s that had gone to an actual Robin Williams comedian, like his show. And they had like a signed DVD of like recordings of various shows of his and stuff. Oh my God. I heard things in that show I had never even imagined. I didn't know half the terminology that Robin was using. And I had to keep asking questions as to what some of the things were that he was talking about. And it was very vulgar and very profane. And oh my God. And I had already had children at this point. So I had at least one, if not pregnant with another, when I saw this. And it was mind-blowingly eye-opening. I was shocked. Some of the stuff I had never even heard before. I was like, and I grew up watching Robin Williams and loved him. And after seeing him on stage doing his comedic act, I about died. Calico, is your tongue is hanging out, mamas? Is it bath time? Are you winking at me? All I see is your head bobbing and weaving over there. Okay. For BH, yeah, I saw the comment. I commented on their Facebook page. I've commented on posts on Instagram. I have direct messaged them on Twitter and on Instagram, and I have not gotten replies on any of it. And the post that I put up on Facebook, I did link the product as well. And I asked when it went up, how long it will be up, when the other pallets will be available to be purchased. No reply. The only thing I haven't done yet is send in an email to BH Cosmetics. I have been up and down most of the weekend trying to, I'll be up for 3 to 6 hours, and then I'll get like super tired all of a sudden, and then I'll just go lay down. And until this cold finishes with me, I don't know what my sleep schedule is going to be right now. See, and I didn't care for Bill Cosby as a comedian. I don't mind like Adam Sandler or Jerry Seinfeld, but for the most part, I do not like American comedians at all. I don't understand their humor. They talk about stuff that I don't find funny, and I'm just, again, I'm a much ado about nothing kind of comedian loving person. I don't know. I just all right, PJs. I picked these up at Walmart last time I went, which was the last time I went grocery shopping before last night was October 28th. And they're like fuzzy. They're like super soft and they're fuzzy, and they have these coffee cups all over them. And when I think of like winter and fall colors, I think of like this dark green and this like burgundy color and then like gold. That's what I think of when I think of like fall and winter. Those are the colors that I think of. And people are like, oh no, winter's like pastel, like purples and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I see like forest green and navy blue and crap like that. That's what I see. Okay. And I had answered this. I had a comment from Shelby on one of my videos about talking about what brushes I use. The reason I don't talk about what makeup brushes I am using in my tutorials or in any of my videos, for the most part, I mean, I might mention them here and there, but I do not talk about them because I have found that if you have the same brush that I have, and we both have the same palette, and we both say the same person does multiple different people's makeup using the same brushes, the same palette, that makeup is going to turn completely different on one person to the next because of multiple factors. When I was going through cosmetology school, speak. Who's this? From? Chandra from where? Okay. I have a 215 license, and my father's already gotten Medicare stuff set up. He had that stuff set up like 6 months ago, and he turns 65 in January. Hey, is there any way to put us on your do not call list, and any way to put the entire number on the do not call list, period? Because we're on the do not call list, and we get these calls daily. How do we get our number off those companies' lists as well? Okay. Because like I'm really tired of these phone calls like multiple times a day. Thanks. Bye. Medicare crap. Oh, and they have like little, like they do on the sleeves. They have like little bungee things on my. I have my Irish socks on, and I thought these are the socks I wore to Walmart. They're like, and they go all the way up to here. These are the socks that I use when I'm riding my motorcycle. No, I done messed up my pant leg. So it seems as though, in my experience, in my education, in my training, I have done bridal makeup. I have done bridal parties. I have done prom makeup. And I know, going from client to client to client, everybody's face shape is different. Everybody's eye structure is different. Your orbital bones are all shaped differently. And the orbital bone is what people call like your brow bone. This is your orbital socket right here. When I was in cosmetology school, we learned about bone structure of the face, the neck, the hands, and because we're licensed for knees down, shoulders up, and from elbows down, we had to learn the bone structure, the muscles behind the skin. We had to learn all those things. And when it comes to an eye, it's like people writing with a pen. I might think this Pilot pen is amazing, and it's 0.7. Yeah, 0.7. It's one of the G2s. It's a gel pen. I think these things write amazingly, but the next person will come along and think it's scratchy. It's the same premise when it goes to the eye shape, eyeshadow application, because the bone structure is different. Everybody's eyes are different. Everybody's facial shapes are different from one person to the next. So the big fluffy E35 that I use, that's from Farrah, that is like this freaking big around, that I use to buff out like edges and stuff like that. Because I have so much space up here, I can use a brush like that. But a lot of people that don't have a lot of eyelid real estate, they can't use brushes that big, because literally the brush is bigger than the amount of space that they have. So I try to explain, or maybe I just don't do it often enough, but I might mention what brushes I'm using, like my Lexi 245. It's a flat shader brush. They are amazing. Hello? I can post those in chat. I just gotta find them. Let me pull up in Word. It'll be faster to do it that way than to pull link by link. Oh, and I need to do a shout out. My friend Crystal, and I sent her a message on Twitter the other day. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. She signed up for my Patreon, and I didn't know. It was like Saturday night, I think it was, that she signed up, or maybe Friday night. Anyways, she signed up as a patron on my Patreon, and I didn't know about it until I went on there to like look for something else. And I was shocked to see that I had another patron, because I don't promote my like Patreon. I don't promote like my PayPal stuff or my Venmo. I don't promote those things. And there's a few it's always in the description box. But the reason I don't promote those things is because I'm not that kind of person. I'm not going to tell you, and this is I guess where I need to get into the discussion of I want to sit down and record a rant because I see people do this shit all the time. I've been sick for 2 solid weeks. What I've seen most people do is, oh, I've been sick for 2 weeks. Could you please send me $4 or $5 via PayPal or Venmo or Cash App or whatever to help me get through for the next day or two? Oh, shut up. I already read the message. I just didn't open it. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not going to say I have been sick for 2 weeks solid. I need help. No, what I did was I've been doing self-care myself. I went to Walmart and I got one thing at my desk. I got Hall's cough drops. And I got the NyQuil Vicks Vapor, whatever, the liquid cough medicine stuff. So that was $10 right there. The cough drops were $3.48. The Aleve, the 200 count Aleve, was $14.92. There was something else I bought. I don't even see it. But anyways, my dad pays for the groceries in this house. I don't have food stamps. I've been told every time I apply that I do not make enough to do that. So, whoops. So anyways, I don't have, all right, this is the PayPal one. And then I just need to put my glasses. Everything is so blurry right now. That's funny. Some of the links that I would normally have in my description box are not even listed here. So I guess I'm going to have to pull open the web pages, which is fine. No big deal. So I see time and time again, people are asking for specific things, and it's not only a cash grab to me, but it is a woe is me kind of thing. Like, here's the Patreon one. You okay, Jack? Come here. It's like asking people to give you likes on a video because you have kids. Like this video if you like cats, because I have them. What kind of horse shit is that? Okay, here's a cat. Jackass. Come here. He's such a chicken. I'm gonna go get him. This is the Siamese that's really weird that sleeps on my bed. Jack, is it from here? I have Siamese. It might stay. Oh, I just coughed. God. He's so jumpy. Hypersensitive boy in the house. Hi. But people are like, I've been seeing this more. And I can understand for a couple of people because their animals just passed away. It still doesn't seem right to me to say, oh, well, like this video if you like cats, or like this video if you like animals, or promote my video if you have kids, or just like using what they have. It's like another way of getting attention, and it's really starting to piss me off. Like, your kids are not pawns. I'm just gonna say that right now. Your kids are not pawns for your relationship. Your kids are not pawns for gifts for people to get them. Your kids are not pawns for you're broke and you're too lazy to get a job, so people need to give you money. No, we ain't gonna do that. That is so completely wrong. It is not cool. And then they're like, help me grow my YouTube channel, subscribe and like this video to help. It'll make my kids happy. What? Excuse me. What the hell do your kids got to do with you having a YouTube channel? I'm just gonna have to do that as a rant in a whole separate video. Jack, you're hanging up on my next shirt. Yes, the floor is down there, son. What? At least you didn't jump this time. Yes, the floor's down there. The floor's down there. Hi, buddy. Why you gotta be so weird? I'll get your tail. What? Would you like to get down? Yeah, you'd really get like I'm not trying to be mean. Why you be so weird? He usually sits over here on the floor near my desk, and he usually stays like this far away from where like these are. I do this, and he sits about this far away, and he looks at my hand, and he's like, "You're not petting me," and I'm going, "Come here, I can't reach you," and he's going, "What'd you find?" He found one of the Haagen-Dazs popsicle sticks on the floor. He's playing with it now. I done messed him all up. I told you he's weird. He's a Siamese. I don't know any Siamese that's ever been normal. They're loud. They're obnoxious. They're preppy. And they're strange. They're strange cats. Have 7, 8. Oh, yeah. No, that makes me real mad. When people say that they don't have any money, which is why in my unboxing video for Jeffrey, I was very clear about how I was able to afford those pallets. I didn't. I didn't afford them. I couldn't afford them. What happened is, and I've got it actually right here. All right. So this is all the money that I owe my dad. So let's see. The Jeffree Star order that I placed back in March was for the Blue Blood palette, and I was going to get the Blue Chrome mirror as well as the Lip Ammunition and Celebrity Skin. The mirror was out. So I couldn't get that. So I only got the lipstick and the palette. So that was $77. Okay. He then paid to put gas in the motorcycle, which was $8.49. And then I had somebody ask me to review sheet masks from Amazon, those Dr. Marita ones. They sent me money via PayPal. I had to deposit the money into my checking account. Well, the money didn't hit my account for like 3 or 4 more days than they normally would. So I used my dad's Amazon account, plus I got free shipping using his account because he has Prime and I don't. So that was $18.99 for that, even though I was given money for that. And then we have the Canon T6i Rebel camera that I have. That was $629, and there's insurance on it for $58. The Rode mic was $83.92. The camera book that was like the idiot's guide so I could figure out how to use the camera, which I've read cover to cover at least twice now, was $9.34. And then I've got the monies that I've actually paid my dad listed on here and how I paid him. And at the bottom it says the money owed, $857.28. Money's paid so far, And this was before May. It was $80.11, and then I have a balance. So I have a running list of what I owe my dad and what I owe him for. And then let's see. He bought the new video card in my computer, which was $186.18. I paid him $60 in cash in July, which was half of my YouTube earnings for 6 months, because my first payment from YouTube was in February this year. And then the Jeffree Star orders, which I think the little notebook is in the bathroom. It was initially supposed to be $227.91, but then the pre-order came out, so then there was another order that I added on. It ended up being like $300 and something total for the Jeffree Star orders. And then back here, we have the Jeffree Star receipt for the first order, and all of the like Walmart receipts and gas receipts and stuff like that for like anytime I've gotten something from one of these places and dad has paid for it and I have to pay him back for it. I highlight on the receipt so that way I know what I'm responsible for and I pay him back that way. So I haven't technically paid for the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, the Mirror, or the Midi Controversy palette because I just got them in. The other one is on pre-order, but my dad paid that money for me to get those. I didn't ask people for the money. I didn't ask them to subscribe to me on Patreon so I could afford the makeup. I didn't ask for PayPal money. I didn't ask for Venmo. I didn't ask for any of those things for many reasons. One, I knew I wanted them, period. And I knew I wanted to get them. And I would rather ask my father for the ability to get something and then pay him back than ask a subscriber who may or may not have the funds, just like me. I don't have any other income. My website hasn't had any sales in like 4.5 months. And the last time I did have a sale, it was for like $12. So my site fees are due. Actually, I looked, they're not due until January. So that's like $300 right there that I got to come up with between now and like the second week of January. So I don't know how I'm going to afford to keep my website active because nobody's buying off my website. But I don't ask my subscribers for things, one, because I don't know what your financial situation is, and two, it doesn't feel right. If somebody wants to sign up, like Crystal did for my Patreon, I was ecstatic. Okay, $1 to me is a lot of money, especially when you have two people living in your house and they stole $40 out of your wallet. $40 is an excruciatingly expansive amount of money for me, because it takes me 2 solid months, if not 2.5 months on YouTube to earn $40. So when they stole the money out of my wallet, I was livid. $40 is a lot of money. And I was going to put that money back in the bank after Biketoberfest, but I didn't get a chance to because somebody stole it out of my wallet first. So I don't feel right asking people for money. So when I saw that Crystal had made the donation, I messaged her on Twitter to thank her and then asked her what she would like me to do with the money, because I usually do that anyways. And she said, do whatever you want. Now, BH Cosmetics does have the Sagittarius palette out, and I still need to get the Virgo palette. So there are 2 palettes right there, and they're both on sale for 50% off. I almost have enough money in, because I don't withdraw the Patreon money every month because it's like $4. So I let it accrue for several months. So after the beginning of next month, it should have almost like $15 to $18 in it. So I could deposit it then, but I get a fee every time I do that. They take like 30% of the money. So say you donate $1, I only get 70 cents of it. Just to be clear. Same thing with YouTube. When you use Super Chat takes 30 to 35% of the money that you donate. So again, if you donate $1, I'm going to get 65 to 70 cents of that money in my YouTube earnings, and then it rolls over. It'll deposit into AdSense like the 10th or the 11th of the following month. And then if you have a minimum payout by the 20, I think it's the 20th, is when they'll actually put you in the system to pay you out. Jack, I don't earn enough money on YouTube to get a monthly payout. I earn enough like every 6 to 8 months to get a payout. That's it. So the people that are always asking for money and stuff like that, it bugs me really bad. Like, I've all this stuff behind me on boxes and stuff. This is all jewelry inventory. This is all stuff that I have for sale that nobody buys. So I stopped making jewelry because there's no point in making jewelry that nobody's going to buy. And all of this stuff, this is what happens when Dad has a glass of whiskey and decides to go shopping on Amazon. There is a couple of BH boxes over there. Right there. Those are all BH boxes right in there. And I had to check something for Sylvia, so that's why they're all in one spot. And then I've got the one pink Jeffree Star box there. And then the rest of that shit's my dad's. He orders like banjos and a bunch of musical instruments and books and movies and DVDs, and there's so much crap in this house, it's not even funny. But yeah, all of that stuff over there is my dad's. All of that is like junk mail down there on the floor. So even if I do clean this up and clear that off within a week, it's all back. I give up. There's no point in me clearing any of that stuff off because it regrows. And right there, that's actually a Bose music sound system that I bought my dad like 8 years ago to install in the house. He took it out of the box, but he's never installed it. So, all right. All right, you said to send you one more thing. What was the thing? Amazon and eBay. Here's my Amazon link. And then eBay. I don't know if this link still works. Let me see, because it still says eBay on it. And now they're Rakuten or Rakuten or whatever. See, the thing is, it's always been Rakuten. Well, it takes you there. It takes you to the same spot. I'll probably just copy a new link. There we go. Hello? Oh, I hit the wrong button. There's the eBay one. And as far as I know, like some of the websites that I use to help save money, like the eBay one, which like I said now is Rakuten, Shop, what's this one called? Okay, there's Swag Bucks, there's Honey, there's Shop Tagger. A lot of these, I don't know if you can use them in other countries. So that's the only thing that I worry about when promoting any of these things. Like here's the one for Honey, and what it does is it even saves you money once you install it on like your computer or you get the app on your phone. Like if you order anything off of Amazon, it's a really nice to have because it'll find like discounts and stuff on Amazon that you wouldn't know were there. Like you can save like 5%, you can clip coupons, that kind of thing. It finds all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, okay. Which I think is nice. I'm trying to open some of the other ones so I can link them if you guys are curious. All right, here's the one for swag bucks. You can earn money for like taking surveys or watching videos. You can use it when you shop, that kind of thing. I'm trying to get it. No, I hate pop-ups. Absolutely detest pop-ups. And I don't think there's a referral program for Shop Tagger. This is one like if you find something on sale or if you find something at a specific price at a specific retailer and you want to wait for it to go on sale, Shop Tagger is what I use that for. And it has coupon features on it as well. But and you can turn all these on, but the last one that I always turn on is Ebates, just to make sure that if there's any like cashback earnings or something that you can earn from that. And I think the Rakuten is giving like $25 on qualifying purchases back right now for at least the next 30 days. So like if you sign up for Rakuten, you get $25 and I get $25 or something like that when you sign up, and you have to make a minimum purchase of like $20 or $25 on any website in order to get, and it's once you make a purchase, not like you have to sign up and then make a purchase. It's like you sign up now and like 6 months down the road, you make a purchase, then, we'll both get the money at that time. It won't be, they are really good about making sure that they put money in your account because I've had people sign up for Rakuten and they never bought anything. And then I've had it where like, months will go by and all of a sudden I've got a credit in my account for like $10. I'm like, where'd that come from? And come to find out it was somebody that signed up like months ago that never did anything with it. And then all of a sudden they made a purchase and used it, and I ended up getting money and they got the $10 at the time. So it was nice. It was nice to see. And then after every so many months or whatever, they'll send you money like either via check or PayPal. And I thought that was pretty cool. But like I don't know. My brain's a little slow today because I'm still not feeling all that great. I have a loaf of Jack bread behind me. Can't even see him because my I don't even open the blinds if that tells you anything about how I'm feeling. Okay, so update on channel, and I'll probably just end it after this because I'm just kind of yammering on. I have one more video that I was saving. It wasn't technically for my channel. It was for Carol's channel that I have edited that was supposed to go up, like I said, on her channel. That one's ready to go. I just didn't want to upload it because, like I said, I put it together for her channel of when I went down to Orlando to see her. So I didn't feel right putting up both parts of the whatever meetup on my channel when one was supposed to go on hers and one was supposed to go on mine, but I'm like completely out of videos. I did between late Saturday afternoon and early Sunday morning, I recorded 6 eye looks using the Mini Controversy palette. Now, of course, I have 2 eyes, so I do one look on one eye and one look on the other eye. I didn't talk through it because I had no voice. I had even less voice than I've got right now. So that's still on my camera. I want to do like a sit down, chit chat, get ready with me and talk about the pros and the cons, what I think about the palette, my first impressions of using it, how it was to work, because I've worked with all of the shades in the palette. I want to sit down and do that. I was going to do it this morning before I left to go to Walmart, but I got up, I went and got a shower, and then by the time I got out of the shower, it was like 4:47. And I know it takes me an hour to shop at Walmart. So I was like, I'll just get dressed and go. I would have recorded that this morning, even with what little voice I do have. So there's that. I'll probably record it later tonight. So you'll see this in another video, actually probably two, because I have an empties video I still need to record that I want to just record it so I can get the crap out of my bathroom, because recycle is tomorrow, so I need to get it filmed tonight so I can get it out. I spent most of the weekend sanitizing my bathroom. Literally, I sprayed bleach on the walls, the ceiling, the floor. I hand scrubbed the floor. Needless to say, I was coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing because of the bleach. And I was finally able to put my rugs back down that I pulled up in September and washed right before Gina and her mom moved in. So my bathroom is now back to the way that I keep it, where you could like lick the floor in my bathroom and be perfectly okay. So I don't know how people can live dirty. If you have access to facilities in order to wash yourself, I don't understand why people don't. It was always a fight to get them in the shower. They had no bar soap when they moved in. They had no toiletries. She had makeup that she bought at the Dollar Tree, which there's nothing wrong with that because some of the makeup she had was pretty okay. Anything with mold on it that she'd been using, I made her throw out. She uses like hairspray, and she had a hairbrush, but she didn't have no soap, no toothpaste, no toothbrushes, no deodorant. She didn't have like common like sanitary things that most people that live in a house would have. I don't even know what that is. Let's see if Google's my friend. It's some sort in Final Fantasy. It says he is a fictional character and the main antagonist in a role-playing game, Final Fantasy VII. I've never played Final Fantasy, so I wouldn't know. So I guess that would be a negatory. Anyways, so I ended up providing all of that stuff for her. Like they didn't have anything, so thankfully I always keep extra toothbrushes here, and I gave her a toothbrush, bought her toothpaste. Like she went through, I had a tube of toothpaste in the bathroom that was like 3/4 of the way full. I just opened it recently, and within 2 weeks it was almost empty. Just like the fact that they go through a roll of toilet paper in less than 24 hours. I was astounded. I used the same roll of toilet paper for like 2.5 weeks. So I don't know. But yeah, it was difficult trying to get them to be clean at all. And they brought bugs into the house. We now have Asian roaches in the house. We didn't have those bugs in the house before they moved in, and now they're like all over the living room. I'll be sitting in the bathroom going pee, and one will like run across the floor. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm spraying that fucker with bleach. No, I don't do roaches. But like, I don't do dirty. Clutter is one thing, dirty is another. I was vacuuming the floors like every other day because her mother was constantly like dropping food on the floor and then crushing it into our carpet. And we have Berber carpeting. This is Berber carpeting, and it's like a bitch to clean. And we had just carpet shampooed the entire room out there. So like the entire room was like cleaned. All the furniture was cleaned. The floor, like we flipped all the furniture over and carpet shampooed the whole thing. The floors were all carpet shampooed. And then they move in, and within a week, the entire room is trashed. I don't understand how people can be so inconsiderate when they literally are homeless and had nowhere else to go. But I don't know. And now she's blaming the fact that her mother has a UTI on her mood swings. Says that she doesn't have dementia. She had a urinary tract infection that she got back when she was in prison. So when she got released from prison in July, her mom has had a UTI since then, and that's what makes her violent. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. Calico. Hey, BB. Aw, you got such a pretty voice. Hi. I'm such a pretty girl. I'm such a pretty girl. Yes, you are. You're such a pretty girl. You like that piece of mail? Yeah, no, I asked on Twitter about it, and Roxana did reply, and her mom has Alzheimer's, and she said that every time her mom has a UTI, it causes her to have like mood swings and stuff. So I don't know the relationship between dementia and Alzheimer's and people with a UTI, but Roxana did say that it causes her mom to have like severe mood swings and anger and outbursts and rude behavior. And so, and I don't know how that stuff correlates because I don't understand the disease. And I honestly have no intention of understanding the disease. They're out of my home. They're no longer welcome back here. If she comes back on my property with her mother in tow, I will be calling law enforcement. And I don't care if she's just here to pick up her things. I will be calling law enforcement, and I will be having her Baker acted if she shows back up to my property. And if she watches this live stream, hi Gina, you and your mom, you're not welcome in this home ever again, other than to come pick up your stuff, and I will be more than happy to bring it out to the car for you. But like, you are not welcome in this home anymore. Period. And if your mom shows up at this house, I will be having her Baker acted. And you will lose the $1,800 a month that you get in her Social Security money because you're using her money. She's not able to use any of it. She's got dirty skivvies. You left an entire basket of dirty laundry in my living room, and 90% of that clothing out there is your mother's, which means your mom has like one outfit and one pair of pajamas and one bra, which is mine, by the way, and one pair of skivvies, and that's it. And you spent $1,800 of your mom's Social Security money in less than a week. And I'd like to know on what. I really would. I'm curious. A UTI ghost? No. As far as I know, a urinary tract infection does not cause thoughts of suicide. I mean, I've had them in the past, and I used to get them like when I was pregnant. Oh yeah, they never paid Dad. They stole $40 from my wallet, and they never. She said that she has our address. She'll send Dad the money. Where the hell is my money? Where's my $40 that you owe me? Where's the money to repair my camera? Because I can't send it off to Canon to have it repaired without sending some form of payment with it. So I need to go blow my nose. Because if I don't, I'm going to start coughing again. We'll go run in the bathroom real quick. I was followed. I heard running down the hallway, and I opened the door and looked, and Jack had run down the hallway. He's so freaking weird. If I go in the bathroom, he like sits against the bathroom door and he does this on it, and I go to open the door and he like goes in the bathroom and falls in. I'm like, cat, really? I don't know. I think he likes me, but I'm not quite sure. he always wants to stay like an arm's length away, and he's like, you can touch me, but don't touch me. I'm like, really? He sleeps in my bed. If I wiggle my fingers at him enough, finally he kind of just gives up, rolls his eyes, and comes over and sees me. So he might like me. He's a cat, so I don't know. Okay, so I went ahead. This is a little booklet that I write all the stuff in. That Jeffree Star money I owe my dad is $344.49. That's how much I owe my dad right now for all the Jeffree Star stuff. But yeah. So this is just 6 looks. This is what I do. I write the dates, and then I'll write like the title and then the products that I used. And then I've got the wrap-up colors written out that I want to do for a look for that. So hopefully I'll get that recorded tonight. As long as I keep a voice, that's all that matters. Trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about really quick. Yeah, I'm looking at Roxana's tweet here. It says, I'm not saying that she did. I'm just saying it can. In dementia patients, it most definitely can. I've seen people go from mild-mannered and sweet into fits of anger, even paranoia. I don't know this lady, and I'm not an expert. It could be, or it could just be that she's just a mean person. I think she's both. In the sparkly, this bag right here, that is my thing for Secret Santa. So I will be recording that probably. I want to get it done sooner rather than later, but I also want to get my voice back all the way before I record that. I want to, also not cough through it. So I got to record that as well. But if there's anything in particular that you guys want to see, let me know. Because I've got an entire list. I don't know where I put it. I don't even know if it's on my iPad. I might have it saved in Dropbox. Let me look. No, the file isn't here with all the looks and stuff on it. So I wrote out color combinations that I wanted to do, but I'm finding I have a hard time because I need a really good white, liquid lipstick kind of product. And I'm almost, I don't know, maybe I should have bought I think it's Drug Lord, the white one from Jeffree Star. Because so far I've used 2 of his liquid lipsticks as eye products, and I haven't had any problems. So I was shocked. But so if there's nothing else, this no video for today, of course, because I'm still sick. I don't have anything edited. I've got my second holiday look pulled up into a video editor, but that won't go up until December. Usually I'm pre-filmed at least 2 weeks out, but with me being sick, I haven't. I mean, literally, all the videos that I did have are gone. They've already been uploaded. So, and with me not recording literally anything for the past 2 weeks, The last video that I recorded was I want to say the 13th. Yeah. Wednesday the 13th was the last day that I recorded anything, and that was the video that went up yesterday where her mom got really violent and hit me. So yeah, because the shit hit the fan then. I was way past my done point. My breaking point had already been reached. Well, my dad had been done for like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. He had been way past done because he was tired of them. Like, they would leave food out all over the house, between the living room, the kitchen counters, the kitchen stove. They would leave food laying around. And then her mother would leave food all over the floor. So the animals were constantly in stuff. She kept feeding the dog. She kept trying to feed the dog chocolate chip cookies. I'm like, stop feeding the animals. Well, I'm not feeding your animals. I'm like, who the fuck's house do you think this is? Like, really? Stop feeding the animals. They're not yours. Don't discipline them. Don't mess with them. Don't touch them. Don't feed them. Don't nothing with my animals. And oh yeah, when Dad saw her swing at me that one day, I thought for sure Dad had come unglued, man. I thought he was gonna pitch him out then, but he didn't. Well, that's not always accurate, because, and some vets are different than other vets, but I've had some vets say one small bite of chocolate will kill a dog. That's not true. Macadamia nuts will kill a dog instantly. So don't ever give a dog macadamia nuts or walnuts. The one vet that I know said if you start giving your dog small amounts of chocolate from the time that they're puppies on through their life, that their body becomes used to it. So my dad was giving his dog little like Hershey Kisses when she was like 3 and 4 months old. So she was getting the little ones that you used to cook with, and she's been eating those since she was little. So she's always had some form of chocolate ever since she was a puppy, and she's fine. But I went out there one day just walking through the room, and there were 2 whole chocolate chip cookies, Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies, and she never eats that much chocolate in one sitting, and she didn't eat them anyways. And you know, it's pretty bad when a dog won't eat food. You know somebody is nasty and they need to wash when they try and feed your dog and your dog won't eat it. Like, the dog wouldn't eat anything that they gave her. And I'm like, we wouldn't eat after them either because they're nasty. She's been eating the semi-sweet, the baking chocolate, the semi-sweet morsels. That's what Dad likes to eat those. And so he'll eat like half a handful and give her like 1 piece. And he'll eat a half a handful and he'll give her like 1 piece. So he does that. He feeds her a lot of things he shouldn't. And she's fat because of it. But she's his dog. If he kills her, that's his fault, not mine. I don't feed her. I buy the dog food and I put it in her bowl, and what she eats of it is up to her. She's got food down 24/7. No, not usually. Dogs don't usually eat their own poop. They usually eat cat poop, but most dogs don't eat their poop. But yeah, I find it funny that two women that had multiple, and I mean multiple accounts of animal abuse, animal cruelty, things like that, that one of them used to work in an animal shelter and an animal hospital. And she ended up with like 58 or 52 counts of animal abuse. That's what they were in prison for, is animal abuse. But yeah, it's like mind-blowing. And it's funny the way our animals acted around them. It was like they'd known them their whole life. They went right up to them. I mean, there were some cats in this house that wouldn't have anything to do with them, period. But like my cat Connor just walked right up and just laid down with them. I'm like, wait a minute, you're my cat and you just left my bed to go lay with them? That's not cool. So I felt a little dejected that my own cat, I mean, he would come to bed like he usually does, but like 10 minutes after he came to bed, he'd get up and he'd go lay down with them. I'm like, Connor, that's not cool, buddy. I said, you're supposed to be my cat. Yeah, definitely. He was a traitor. Definitely a traitor. But it is what it is. All right, I think I'm going to make another cup of tea, munch on my Ruffles over here, my Ruffles. You know, Bon Apple Teeth. Wow. I mean, that girl's stupidity completely astounds me. Oh, Bon Apple Teeth. Oh my god. I guess the girl who retweeted it should say, most white people should not cook, especially if you're stupid like this chick. Hey, Shelby. Yeah, I'm on the tail end of this crap now. And I talked about the brush thing earlier. I think we were at like, what, Frog, were we about the 20-minute mark when I mentioned the brush thing? I was, Shelby, I did discuss it in the beginning of the stream about why I don't talk about brushes and why, specifically why I don't discuss what brushes I'm using. Now, there are some brushes that I know will work for everybody because of like the materials they're made out of or the size or the shape or whatever. But for the most part, the majority of my brushes, I don't mention what they are because of facial features, the orbital bone shape and structure, things like that, because brushes that I use aren't going to work on everybody else. So that's why, unless I'm using a smaller brush that I know will work on people with small eyes or very small lid space, that's why I don't really mention the bigger brushes and stuff that I use. But you'll hear me mention like my Lexi 245 or even my 249, you know, those kinds of things, because they're smaller and more people could use them. So hopefully that's helpful. Are you back? Yeah. You come here. Jack. Well, come here. What? You want pet? Damn near gotta fall out of my chair just to pet you, boy. Come over here. No. I don't understand why they're so strange. Why? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, I mean, I could do like a breakdown on my brushes, but the majority of my brushes came from Ipsy because I couldn't afford to buy brushes. It was back in April. I did a makeup inventory. It's like 12 minutes long, maybe 11 minutes long. I go through each category, talk about how many I have of each thing. And then I did a declutter series right after that. That's one thing I wanted to ask, since there's actually two of you guys here. I was getting products from Amazon sellers on the regular, and I haven't responded back to several of them within the past month because I've been either busy or sick. For an example, I have Amazon sellers that kept asking me to review their products. Now, I have tested some of these out. I think my dad still has one in his work truck that he needs to bring back in. But like, I have this, and it's one of these, like, you're supposed to clip it in like your vent or something like that. And it does fit my phone, kind of. Because my phone has a thing on the back of it, which broke off. The cats knocked it off my desk. And it does fit my phone firmly. I just wish that this clip would actually work, but it doesn't fit anything in my car because the car's old. So I've got things like this. I've got a couple of things like this. The other thing is that they sent me these like headphones, and these do not work right for me. I have tried them on my computer. I have tried them on my laptop. And because my phone, since Dad gave me his old phone, it has like the weird port thingy on the bottom. It doesn't have an earbud hole anymore. You can't use it on that. But they do light up. I think they're in here. Did I put them back in here? I did. They come with like the booklet. But you have to plug it in. It's really weird. There's two different plugs on this. Here are your like mic and headphone ports, or you can take the connector off and just use this. And then if you want the thing to light up, you use the USB. It's not like a plug and play kind of speaker thing, and it has a remote. So I have things like this, and I was wondering for like December, because I'm going to be doing a couple of different types of giveaways. Do you guys want to see things like this that I've gotten in, that I've tested for Amazon to review? Do you want to see things like this in part of the giveaways? Because I already have a few of these things that I do that I like from reviewing products that I've kept. I have a nice pair of headphones that I got. Let me see if I can pull them out without knocking a bunch of shit down. These are the ones that I'm keeping. And not bubble wrap on the floor. And it literally is, you plug in the USB thing and you're good to go. You don't need to plug in the other wires or whatever. And it does have the same like features where you can mute it. You can turn the mic on and off. You can turn the mic volume up and down, speaker volume. And then it lights up with really pretty like rainbow colors. It is beautiful. And they're around ear. It does hurt my head after like 3 or 4 hours of use, but all headphones hurt my head. So instead of what I want to do is like start giving away things that I've already tested out for Amazon and done reviews on, and give those away to somebody that might actually be able to use them. Like they sent me a bunch of like, I think they're tripods. I don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. Anyways, I got sent a tripod that I don't use. This one's interesting. You have to be very particular with how you use it. But it's for your phone, and it is a tripod. And I usually fold the arms out and then set it flat, and then squish the arms down to be level with the surface of whatever it's sitting on. But like this will hold a phone, and it comes with this, and this does extend out. Oh, Dad just got home. But this is also a selfie stick. It's like, now when you extend it all the way and you try and have it standing up, it doesn't work that great. Depending, like you have to have it out and your device in it when you set it up so that you can balance it properly. But this is like, it's super tight trying to put this back in. I tell you what, it's sturdy enough to knock somebody out. But and it's got like other ball joints and stuff on it, so you can put like the camera clips on it. But I have things like this that I could also do as like, I have sheet masks that I want to give away. I've got some makeup items that I want to give away. I've got some brushes and stuff that I bought extras of that I wanted to give away. So what I want to do is I don't know how I'm going to do it, because I've got this, I've got 2 of those phone clip holders for the car. I've got these are like $30 earbuds, like $30 headphones. So like I wanted to do like giveaways, multiple giveaways for December, but I wanted to include like things like this in them as well. So what do you guys think? Do you like, because I'll do like one giveaway and do this and like a couple of items, and I'll do this and like a sheet mask and a brush or something, because like I said, these are worth $30. These I think were like $29 or $39 for these headphones. And for people that use like gaming systems, like the hell are those things called? PS whatever's, the Nintendo systems, the things that you plug into your TV and you game on them, the consoles. That's what this is made for, and I don't have anything like that. I'm a PC gamer. I'm not a console gamer. So these are like made specifically for consoles. So I would like to be able to give some of these things away that I've reviewed, if people want to see these in giveaways as well, because I have all this shit sitting around. I have no use for it. Like the one tripod that they sent me, my webcam sits on. The other tripod that I got sent is what I use on my iPhone when I'm recording like I use it in the bathroom. Like things like this, I don't need like a bazillion of these things laying around. So I would rather give them back to you guys. And I need to do like a dedicated video on this. But so I want to do like a video on giveaways where I talk about what types of programs that you can use to pick giveaway winners, some of the ones that I have used, and how they work. I want to talk about how to ship giveaway products and what I have found works and what does not work, and what you can do to save yourself some money on when you do ship giveaways. I want to talk about what happens when somebody wins a giveaway and where we should post it and why we should post it, where we do, and things like that. I want to go over some of the transparencies when it comes to giveaways as well, all in one video. So that's a video idea that I've been thinking about for a while. What was the other one? I had like 5 or 6 things written down. Oh, the other one was talking about editing software. Let me write that one down. I've had a lot of people recently send me messages on Instagram and Twitter via direct message asking me what program that I use to edit. I will try and get my Streamlabs OBS system up so I can share my screen. I've used 4, 5 different editing programs since I started my channel, and I can talk about the ones that I've used. I can go over the ones that they offer for other systems, some of the ones that I haven't tried, pros and cons, prices, those kinds of things. I've had a lot of questions asked about that. And then I've had people ask about how to edit using these programs. So there are a couple of YouTube channels that I used to watch religiously when I first got my other editing program that I bought, because I didn't know how to use it and I wanted to figure out how to use it, and trying to blunder around it on my own, which was very difficult. So there are some YouTube channels that I can point you in the right direction and link them so that you guys can benefit from their knowledge and learn along with them. Let's see. God, there was something else somebody asked me about the other day. And that's one thing. If you notice, I don't get a lot of comments on my videos, period. I don't get comments. Very rarely do you see comments from new people on my channel. It's usually the same people over and over and over again. And then there are people that send me messages directly, either Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Like Sylvia and I talk on Facebook all the time, but she doesn't comment on my videos as often as she used to. Like Frog, you and I, we text. Oh, well, because I opened it, it's not on my phone anymore. But you can pick up the phone and call me, Frog. So we don't always converse back and forth on YouTube videos. And occasionally you do comment on them because you have questions or something that I missed or something I didn't cover or whatever. And I don't mind that. I don't mind going back and, leaving it as a written comment. I actually appreciate the comments because it lets me know what I'm missing or what I didn't cover so that I can remember to do that next time. But not everybody feels comfortable with commenting on YouTube. And so I get a lot of direct messages that say, hey, I saw this video from you. I have some questions. Could you help me, kind of thing. And I get a lot of those. Not as many as most big YouTubers and stuff, but at least once a day I get a message on a social platform asking me about something I did in a video. And I'm like, did you comment on the video? Because usually that's my first response. Did you comment on the video? And if they come back and say no, I'm like, okay, just want to make sure I didn't miss it. Because there are times, I had comments come through earlier, and let me see if I can get it to pull up. Let me see if I can show you. Okay. So see how this one is from Shelby. Hi, Shelby. I'm showing your message. See how it says YouTube Studio on it? And it's got Shelby's message right here by my finger. And then the next one, there's one from another person that says YouTube Studio. But some of these comments, see, these all say YouTube Studio. But a lot of the times when I get comments that come in, and some of these look, they're from Friday and whatnot. For that, a lot of the comments, though, it doesn't say YouTube Studio, or at least the ones that I looked at earlier before I opened them. It says YouTube. So sometimes it says YouTube Studio and sometimes it says YouTube. And then when I go to my YouTube Studio, the comments aren't always there. So there's Shelby's comment at the top. This is the YouTube Studio app. Okay. Now, some of these comments didn't show up right away. This one down here by my ring finger and then the one down here by my pinky. These two comments didn't show up on my channel because they were listed as they were in my review folder. So there was something, a word or something in there that was blocked. Even Frog's comment got blocked yesterday. So not all of the comments that come through on YouTube, Like YouTube will show me when I have comments in my inbox. Like there's Shelby's comments right there at the top. And then it shows like a little preview over here what the videos were that she was commenting on. So approved comments will show up in the regular YouTube creator, the YouTube app, which is down here next to the green square. Now the YouTube creator app is up here and it's got a little cog on it. And it looks completely different when you open it up. So I always try and ask, did you leave a comment? Because I want to make sure I didn't miss it or that it's not sitting in my waiting to be approved folder. Because YouTube has a bad habit. If you even type the word crap, which is C-R-A-P, crap, it'll like move it to your need to be approved folder because it was a bad word. Crap is a bad word. Okay, Jesus. Really? No. So, I think that's stupid. I only have a couple left because it didn't say any of the things that I have blocked on my channel. And when you, just to explain blocked words are, it's like a filter. So if I put in bitch as a blocked word on my channel, what it does is any comment that says the word bitch in it is automatically going to be set to either the spam folder that we have, because we do have one folder that's specifically spam. Then we have another one that says waiting to be approved. So if you use the word bitch on a comment, YouTube is automatically going to filter that away from our comments. And you might see your comment on the video comment section, but nobody else will. It won't show up for anybody else. And until we as creators go into the back side of the YouTube app and we approve that comment, nobody else will see it but you. And that's just how it is. And so why it put Frog's comment as like not approved, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And you know, with you being a mod, I asked Michael this because he's also a mod, and even Jason. Like, if you log into your YouTube account as a mod, you unfortunately cannot see our side of things. Even if you get into the dashboard, it'll only show you your channel dashboard. It won't show you ours, so that you can't approve or deny messages. You literally have to be logged into my YouTube account to approve those. So, and it's funny because there are some comments that I've had in my folder that I've left there for like months because I was going to do a video with them that I left. And I don't know if the channels got banned or if YouTube just deleted their comments after a while. I don't know what happened. All I know is that the multiple comments that I had in my spam folder were like gone. And I had only screenshot like 2 of them. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. And it looks like you've got the 2 pound symbols at the end for like the British money pound stuff. Not LB, but anyways. I need to go. My voice is starting to hurt. Or, well, I should say my throat's starting to hurt because I'm using my voice. I've been doing this an hour and a half. Depending on what happens for I heard a car door. So, depending on if I get the 6 looks 1 palette edited a little bit, Robert. Sound like Dad's eating on something out there. We've been having issues with his car. When I went to go grocery shopping the other day, it was dead. I was going to go like Saturday night, Sunday morning kind of thing. It wouldn't start at all. And because it's a Mercedes, the battery's in the back, in the trunk. Right, Shelby? Yeah, no, there's a lot of things like the, hold that thought. I'm sorry, what was that rude comment? Would you like to come say that louder? Come, bring that over here. Hey, come here, old man.
Nope.
Did you come home sometime today?
Yes, I did.
What time did you come home?
Noon.
Okay. Because I noticed the blanket wasn't on the dog anymore. There was mail on my desk, and there was shit all over the fucking stove I just cleaned. Sorry. Huh? Yeah, I just cleaned that stove. When I cleaned the kitchen. Before I was supposed to go grocery shopping, before your fucking car was defective. Do I need to come smear your face on it? There's a lot of new changes on YouTube that I don't like. Like the abbreviated subscriber count where like one person unsubscribes and it says -10. How the hell did that make sense? Like, really? If I lose 1 subscriber, my number should only go down by 1, not like 10. I think that is the most asinine thing I've ever heard. Actually, I haven't even looked at my Social Blade in like weeks. I guess I'll look. Oh, and Dad, both of those things are glucosamine. They both have 80 pills in them. One is just ginormous. And they were both about $15. That's making me. I haven't been on my Social Blade in so long. It made me sign in. That tells you how often I check that. Yeah, and the thing is when people like comment on videos, they like or dislike a video, it's considered engagement. And the more engagement that we get on a video within the first 48 hours helps promote our videos to other people. So I've been watching very carefully. Like my video that went up yesterday, it got less than a minute of watch time. Out of the 15 people that watched it, less than a minute of watch time on it. And it's like a 20-something minute long video, 28 minutes, I think, 25, 28. People watched a minute or less of it. Then I went to look at the monetized playbacks. Out of the 15 people that watched it, it said 6 monetized playbacks, which is less than half. And I've been paying attention to those lately on the back end of the YouTube app. When I'm getting close to my 48-hour mark, I go and I look almost 48 hours after I publish a video. So usually at like 3 o'clock, the day that it's supposed to hit 48 hours, I'll go and I'll look and see, and say the video's got 20 views. It's only got like 9 monetized playback views, sometimes 11. But the majority of the time, it's less than half. So I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube is doing that. Yeah, I'm looking at Social Blade right now, and the people that I've got on my favorites list, it says plus 100. So I'm guessing, because every like 1 person, it goes up by like 10, which I think is stupid. I haven't had any growth on Social Blade in the past 30 days. I've lost 10, it says, though. But I've watched my YouTube subscriber numbers go from like 38 to 3822 as of right now. So I know it says on my backside that I've lost like 18 subscribers within the past like 30 days. I could lose 1,800 subscribers and not really care, because I know that 1,800 people that are subscribed to my channel aren't watching me, because I only get 20 views per video. So that tells me that literally only about 200 people are actually subscribed that are watching my stuff, because they say 10% of subscriber count, whatever your subscriber count is, you should expect views, which is accurate to 10%. I'm probably just gonna go, Shelby. My dad just got home too, so we'll probably be getting on Arcade Unchained here in a little bit. I gotta go see what he's thumping around the kitchen doing. Man, make sure he ain't destroying the place. But I will catch you guys tomorrow. Depending on if I get a video that any of these videos that are in my brain running around filmed and edited, I might do a live stream tomorrow. I hate missing not putting up my videos like I usually do, so I try and make up for it somehow. But yeah. All right, I need to go blow my nose again. Anyways, I will see you guys again. If I don't post a video tomorrow, I will go live. That way I'm here. Enjoy the mess behind me. I honestly don't care at this point anymore. Like I said, I can clean it, and the next day it's all back. So it ain't mine. I ain't worried about it. This stuff behind me is mine. All this stuff is mine. But it's all on a desk. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic day or night, wherever you are. And hopefully I will have more voice tomorrow, because I've got a lot of stuff I want to get filmed, and I don't really have a voice to do it. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.